Namaste everyone. Welcome back to Nirama Yoga. I'm going on with our postnatal tips for a healthy and enjoyable postnatal time. Today I want to bring some light on a teaching which is very important in yoga. It's actually also in the Ayurveda that we have to also cultivate a healthy mindset. But especially in yoga, we practice a certain way of becoming more and more mindful also about our speech. So the idea, what you want to strive for, is loving speech. And loving speech does not only mean what you're talking to other people, how you talk to them, what are you talking about. It actually starts already, how do you think, what thoughts do you cultivate. It does not mean only I don't speak bad about other people, I don't talk around, I don't spread news which I don't even know really, and not even know if they are right or wrong. It actually starts from within, that you don't even cultivate thinking bad about other people, about yourself, or about your baby. And especially when it comes to the baby now, how you're talking to the baby, what you're thinking, and how you're talking is affecting the mindset of the baby for its whole life. I have many times observed that people are not really aware when they talk to a baby, because they think just because the body is not already grown up, developed, they think this baby is like immature. But when we come from yoga, from the point of view we have on a baby there, actually the baby is much more mature when it comes to how much it is littered in the mind. Like all these preoccupied things, that's not there with the baby. The baby is a very fresh, new possibility. And how you talk to the baby makes two things for sure. On one hand, it creates immediately your emotions inside and your hormonal balance. Like if you talk nicely, lovingly, inclusive, warm, compassionate, if you cultivate that mindset, it does create a certain hormonal status in your being, as well as it does in the baby. Plus, how you're talking to the baby will their inner chattering later on. So many times I have seen that elder people, adults, they are saying, you little shitter, you little cute dirt bulk, whatever. They are like kind of making fun of, combined with some words which as an adult you would feel actually violated. And because it's a baby, they talk like this. But the thing is, on one hand, you're not in this moment seeing the truth there, because this is much more pure, much more Buddha already, you could say. Much more clean, much more ahimsa, non-violent. And than we often, And so with respect and with a really loving heart, you can always find wonderful words and wonderful emotional also things you come up with and you cultivate towards the baby. And that means also you cultivate this peaceful mindset, this peaceful environment inside of you. Also, when you talk with other people about your child, you would not talk like a third person kind of talk. You would try as much as possible to include the child in the talk. You would look at the child. You would not just talk over his head. If the child is around, it's very important for them. But if you could take that one thing, that how you are able to cultivate your mindset towards yourself and towards the baby, this will be a mindset later on in this child. And how we think, this immediately always affects our hormones, and so therefore it affects how we feel, because our hormones, they determine our feelings. And then this is how we also get introduced to the world and how we feel safe or unsafe in the world. Yeah, I hope this tip will help you. Loving speech is one of the big practice in yoga, also in Buddhism. And that starts with our thinking and then with our acting. I hope this tip will help you, and see you next time. Namaste.